Class 6 English, Chapter 11, Who I Am. In this chapter, we are going to study about 6 persons: Radha, Rohit, Sabjit, Dolma, and Peter. This chapter tells us that all the people on earth are different, and we are all interesting people in different ways. The author makes his point by describing 6 persons. First, we are going to study the voice of Radha. I feel like I can rule the whole world. My favorite activity is climbing trees. Just outside our house, there is a mango tree which I love to go up. Its branches spread out, so it is simple to climb up the tree, and I can sit comfortably in the fork of two branches. My mother tells me it is not sensible for girls to climb trees, but one afternoon she climbed up too, and both of us sat there talking and eating raw mangoes. When I'm high up in the tree, I feel like I can rule the whole world. So, here she is describing about her favorite activity. Or rather likes to climb trees. Her favorite activity is climbing tree. Her mother asks her not to do so, but her mother don't like this climbing. However, one afternoon, Radha's mother also climbed with her on the mango tree outside their house. Both of them talked and ate raw mangoes upon the tree. Climbing a tree, Radha feels like she can rule the whole world. So, while climbing the tree, Radha feels she can rule the whole world. Nazir. Nazir wants to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. Nazir. When I grow up, I want to become a seed collector. We have cotton fields in our village, and every year my father spends a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow our cotton plants. My grandfather told me that many years ago he could collect the seeds from his own plants, which could be sown to grow new plants during the next year. But today, that doesn't work. We have to spend money to buy new seeds every single year. I want to find out why that is so. I want to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. So, here we are going to study what Nazir is saying. Nazir has cotton fields in his village. His father spends a lot of money on the seeds to grow the cotton plant. So Nazir has cotton fields in his village. His father sends his father spends a lot of money on the seeds to grow the cotton plants. His grandfather had once told him that he used to collect seeds from his own plants, which were used to grow new plants. But these days it won't work. It doesn't work. Nazir wants to know why it is so. So he wants to learn to preserve seeds so as to use these seeds again and not spend money on this every year. So our Nazir wants to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. Rohit. Rohit would likes to travel and travel. Rohit, if I had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand because they look beautiful in a magazine picture. I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America on a raft. I want to live on the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive down to see coral. I suppose I should go to the Konark Temple in Odisha, or the old city in Beijing in China and the pyramids of Egypt too. But what I actually enjoying is seeing nature more than all the buildings. So here our Rohit wants to travel all the world. Rohit likes to travel. If he could afford, he would go around the world. He wants to visit. First, he wants to visit the mountains of New Zealand and the Amazon River in South America. Wishes to enjoy the beaches of Lakshadweep and Konark Temple in Odisha, the old city of Beijing in China, and pyramids of Egypt. These all are his favorites. So he likes to travel and travel all around the world. Just look what Sabjit is saying. What makes me angry is when people don't believe me when I am telling the truth. For example, if I tell my teacher that I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return it, or I tell my parents that it wasn't me but my little brother who started the fire, or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test, even if I have got bad marks, they all look at me as if they think that I am telling lies. The look on their faces really angers me. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. So here, what all he said, what all he told to others, they won't believe, especially teachers and teachers and his parents. Sabjit is angry with most people around him. Why? Because they do not trust him. Whenever he speaks the truth, they didn't believe. His teacher thinks that he's lying when he says that he could not do homework because Devi had borrowed his book. He tells his parents that it is his little brother who has started the fire, but they blame him. They didn't believe him. They thought he is lying. So he needs to make effort to control his anger. Dolma, she wants to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for a disease and send a spaceship to Mars. Dolma, when I grow up, I am going to be the Prime Minister of India. People always laugh when I say that, but I am sure that I will do it. Everyone in my class asks me what to do when they have a problem, and my teacher always tells me when something needs to be done in school. I want to make things better for everyone. I want us to have good hospitals and roads and schools. I want to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for diseases and send a spaceship to Mars. So, here we are going to study about Dolma's vision. She is an ambitious girl. Dolma is very ambitious. She wants to do some service for the country. For this, she wants to become the Prime Minister. She says that she has leadership qualities. Her classmates come to her when they have a problem. That time, she will solve. Her teachers trust her when something is to be done in school. As a Prime Minister, she would try to make things better for everyone. She wants to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for diseases and send a spaceship to Mars. She also wants to make things better for everyone. She also wants us to have good hospitals and roads and schools. This is her vision. Peter, here we are going to study the favorite day of Peter, the second Sunday of every month. My favorite day is the second Sunday of every month. On this day, our whole family always goes to cinema hall to see a film. My father gets the tickets in advance, and all of us, my grandmother, my parents, my two brothers, and I, take the bus there. In the interval, my father buys us peanuts and love to sit in the darkness of the hall eating and watching the film. Afterwards, we always stop to eat ice cream. Everyone is in a good mood and we all feel very lucky that we are such a happy family. So here we are going to study the favorite day of Peter, second Sunday of every month. How Peter loves the second Sunday of every month. On that day, his father takes the whole family for an outing. They go to cinema. He loves eating peanuts while seeing a film. And after the film, they eat ice cream. And everyone is in a good mood, feeling lucky for being such a happy family. That's why second Sunday of every month is his favorite. So this chapter Who I Am teaches us how individual is unique. Each of us is different. They all have different features, different ambitions, different likes, different dislikes, different aims. Here, our author describes it through some boys and girls in this chapter who I am. They are Radha. Radha, she's a bold girl, and Nazir. Nazir wants to become a seed collector in order to save money. And Rohit, he's a dreamer. He would like to travel and he has some ambitions. Then Sabjit, he's truthful but nobody believes him. And Dolma wants to become the Prime Minister of India. And Peter enjoys going to see a film on the second Sunday of every month. So, I hope you understand. Thank you.